Hey family, what a joy, what an honor, what a privilege that we have again to come and to share with you what we have been doing these last several Sundays. Next Sunday will be my last Sunday. I won't be back until September, but I want to say this to you. This one blast from the past that we have been talking about on Romans chapter 12 on how to be used of God and what God expects from you and me if we want to be used by Him. And we've discovered that Paul says in Romans chapter 12, there are four things. He says, one, you have to present your person. He says, two, you have to have a proper perception of your person. You ought not think more highly of yourself than you ought to think. Because you do know we all from time to time have that proclivity of exalting ourselves just a little bit beyond measure in which God has gifted us. And three, we found out we have to learn to play our position. That is, He's given us grace, and these gifts are grace gifts. They are divine enablements so that you and I can participate in the kingdom administration. God gifts us with divine abilities that we did not have before we had come to know Him. But since we've come to know Him, we have some divine enablements that God gives each of us to do. These gifts are found in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, Romans chapter 12, 1 Peter chapter 4, because God desires to do some things through us, and He has provided for us the gifts to get it done. But in having those gifts, we've got to make sure we work out of those gifts with the proper passion, and that is out of love. Paul says that a believer ought to love other believers. That's what makes us work with other believers while we are playing our position. And if that is not applied in the life of those that are being used by God, I promise you, you'll have a limitation when it comes to being used by God. He does not use those that, one, have not been a recipient of His love, but two, now you need to be an extension of His love. Love you. God bless you. Deuces. Talk to you next time.